Good morning. Today is Saturday, July 11th. Yeah. It is now 5 o'clock, but I've been up just rolling around in the bed for about an hour, maybe 40 minutes. Now I'm finally up. My dog used the restroom in my living room. I mean, obviously it happens, right? And I remember her trying to wake me up. But I didn't feel like getting up. And sometimes it's hard to differentiate what they want. You know what I'm saying? When they try to wake me. Because sometimes, usually if she has to go outside, though, and this is Diva, my big dog. Usually when she has to go outside, my nose ring has been hurting. I don't know why. She's persistent. Relentless. So, I don't remember her being relentless. But anyway, it happened. So thank God it was an easy cleanup. Nothing major. I got a new shampooer. My husband got me a new shampooer because I don't know if I told you my old shampooer. It's leaking a little bit. Again, it could have been an easy fix, but neither him nor myself are good at fixing shit, so he just bought another one. Okay, listen, it's inexpensive, whatever. It's not $1,000 shampoo. It's just whatever, a couple $100. Okay. So here we go. Yesterday was a bad eating thing. Oh my God, I went way over. I hadn't done that. Get out of here. Stop. Get the fuck off my shit doing that shit. Go outside somewhere, bitch. Let me go. Yesterday was yesterday. Yesterday was not a good day when it came to food and calories. I did have a great workout, but calories was off the charts, okay? But today's a new day. We're not talking about that no more. We gonna keep going like we've been doing since 2024. We don't stop. This is for the rest of our lives. We're gonna move our bodies. We're gonna try to make better choices. We're gonna fuck up and we're gonna get up and we're gonna do it all over again. Hey, it's a journey. That's what it is. Period. Get with the program. Okay? But y'all can stay over there if you want to. Look at me when I tell you this. Look at me, goddamn. Y'all can stay right where you at. I don't give a damn. It ain't my life. Just like when I was drinking every day of my life for years and years and years, fucking my body up and killing myself. I was doing it because I wanted to do it. I didn't give a damn what nobody told me. From a doctor to a preacher. I don't talk to preachers. To anybody. It don't matter. Okay? I didn't give a damn until I wanted to. So, hey, I just appreciate y'all being here. And any kind of support you give me, I soak it up. And any kind of negativity, you're wise enough to never say it to me because nobody ever shows me any negativity. So I'm happy about that. Okay, I gotta go. I'm procrastinating. Bye. I'm still watching The Polygamist on Netflix. I have like 3 more episodes to go. This motherfucker is long. But multiple people said to watch it. And then I'm going to be real shocked at the end. But nonetheless, I think I want to talk about this polygamy shit on my podcast on Wednesday. Because this shit, I don't get it. But I've talked to someone indirectly whose best friend has done it or has considered it. I don't know. So I was getting some of their perspective. But I don't know. High level answer is hell to the motherfucking no. No. Quick outfit of the day, y'all. Same day, July 11th. But now I'm headed to. You guys know I went to my workout. You know all of that. Okay, how my morning went. I came home, got my husband taken care of, his lunch and everything, and played my game with my family. Okay, had a great time. But I'm getting ready to step outside and go to lunch with my sis for the day. Okay, I haven't eaten yet. I'll save my calories. Here we go. Michael Kors sandals. Had them for years. Who knows where I got them from and how long I've had them. Okay, then I have this. I got this from TikTok. This is a TikTok dress that I've had for months. I'm 5'3" for reference. This is where it falls. It's a nice little length. Make sure I have a blue one and this one, this print. It has a hood. I love it. And it's light. And shit, you might be able to see through this motherfucker. Oh, damn. Oh, well. If they could see, they could see. They gonna see I got on some black panties and a bra. Okay? They'll just have to see it. Whatever it is, that's all they're gonna see. Who cares? Look at all of these sweets. Oh, my God. Giant eclair is $9. Cowgirl cookie, sea salted caramel blondie. That looks good. This is all bad for me. Okay, I got a cowgirl cookie. He said it's like an oatmeal cookie with cranberries. I've never had it. Bye. I'm about to do. I'm watching this. This is a former judge of Mississippi who is now an attorney, and he's talking about the Nolan Wells case. This is his Facebook post. He did a 30-minute Facebook post, but he was basically fired as a judge. He's a military. I don't know. I don't know if he's a civil activist, civil rights activist or not, but it was something about his activism. Allegedly, that is why he got removed from the bench. His name is Carlos, Carlos Moore, Moore on Facebook if you want to search him. But this is an interesting video by Hype News. So I'm watching this, and this is his take as a judge and an attorney. Listen, I'm telling you what the process. Listen. Usually is. This shit is out of control, bro. These people of power, white people, non-black, racist, whoever they are out of control. But that's not why I'm here, okay? I'm just letting you know it's Sunday morning, and today is July 12th, okay? I have on my arm weights. I'm feeling better. My leg is not 100%, but it's a lot better. I just did my vibration plate and squats for 10 minutes to warm my body up. And now I'm getting ready to do my 3-mile walk. With my arm weights, I'm not going to put on my vest. I'm not going to put on my vest. I just have on my workout gear like I'm at the gym. I'm not going to put on my vest yet because I think it's just too much on my leg, to be honest, right now. And that's okay. But I am going to do upper body today. But for now, this is my routine on Sundays. So just so you know, I'm just sharing. All right, got to go. Okay, you guys, so I'm getting ready to cook. Now, you saw me grill this the last time. This is just the other half of my steak. I don't know how many pounds this is, but remember when I cooked this not too long ago? And I don't know what I did with it. I forgot. I just had to grill it on my grill, top grill. But it's basically just chuck, boneless chuck, but it's fairly thin. It's not really thick enough to cook it like a roast. So I'm gonna go ahead and well, actually, kind of. I'll show you what I'm gonna do. I'm just about to sear it in my clarified butter. Okay, I'm already preheated. I'm gonna cook it in the Dutch oven. I'm just gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cook it in the Dutch. I'm just cooking it a different way. Cooking it in the Dutch oven using my clarified butter. I'm gonna sear it. I'm gonna season it up real good with this season. I want to tell you guys about this seasoning. This is called cowboy butter, and I saw it in Walmart, and I was like, I'm gonna try it. It says Dijon butter and chili. I just put it in my hand and tasted it. It tastes really good, really good. So I'm gonna use that. And I'm going to use a little bit of my browning seasoning. And I already have some clean this, how I normally clean it. Vinegar and sea salt. And then kosher salt. I let it soak already, cleaned it, dried it off, put a little bit of olive oil. So I'm going to go ahead and season it with those two things. I'm going to use my clarified butter. I'm going to go ahead and sear it. I got my oven set to 300. I'm going to put it in my Dutch oven. It's oven safe. So I'm just going to throw that bad boy in the oven on 300 for about 3 hours. I just don't have to cook it as long because it's not that thick. And I don't want it to dry out. Okay? So I'll test it with my fork in about 3 hours on 300. So it's slow. And low temperature, slow and low, okay, for about 3 hours, and we'll check it. Versus a roast, we could take like 8 hours, right? Because it's big, a thick piece. So let's get it going. I'm gonna cut up an onion too and throw that in there. Bye. I gotta cut me up an onion. It won't take long. I'm gonna throw that thing in there. I'm gonna throw some potatoes in it towards the end. Where are my tongs? Hold on. Okay, I found them. All right, let's just do it. All I'm doing is searing this bad boy. Again, my oven's ready. It was just on 300. So it's not a thick piece like a roast. The way I made it the first time is probably the preferred way, I would guess, because it's so thin. But I don't want it that way again. I just had it that way. So I'm doing this more like a roast. It's just thin. So I'm just not going to cook it as long. So I should be fine with that. Anyway, let's get it seared up real good. And I'm not letting it marinate. I'm just going to let it rock because I want to get it going. And I actually want to cook me something to eat. It's almost 11. I'm going to make me some egg whites, 2 regular eggs, and some spinach and some turkey bacon. And I don't know if I'm going to make some toast with it. Spinach is kind of throwing it off. I don't know. I'll let y'all know. So anyway, let me get this in the oven. I hope everybody's having a good day. Bye. I'm so hungry. When I went over there to get my onion, I said, "Ooh, I'm about to eat this, my protein bar." I got these from Atkins, a whole bunch of them. I ordered a big packet. And I like these. I don't know if I told you about them before, but I ordered them online. They're by Atkins, 190 calories. And let me see, protein, 10 grams of protein. So it's good. Obviously, you got to like peanut butter. But I like it because it's light, it's quick. I'm getting some protein, not too much calories, but I'm hungry. All right, I'm going to put my broth in here. This is the same container that, that's how much I'm going to put. That should be enough. Turn my fire off and put this bad boy in the oven. Let me grab my onions. But I just use the same, obviously, the bowl that the meat was in. Use those seasonings that was in there. And then I added some water and some chicken bouillon to create a little broth to put in here. And put the onion in there and put this bad boy in the oven, 300 for 3 hours. And I'll come back and it should be ready. I'm cooking with egg whites for the first time as a way to get in protein. So I put in 3 tablespoons. That's 25 calories. And protein would be an additional 5 grams on top of my regular 2 eggs and spinach. So, yeah, it gives you more food to eat, right? But it's food with some type of value. And on the side of the egg white container, there's a smoothie recipe using egg whites. We'll see. But that's how we learn. So anyway, I put my little bit of, I can't believe it's not butter here. I cooked my turkey back in. Season my spinach and my eggs. And I'm going to make my toast. 1 slice of my whole grain Dave's Killer Bread. So I eat 1 slice of this, and it's fiber grain. I get 3 grams of protein per slice, and it's 60 calories versus white bread, which is completely different and not as much value. So that's kind of how I'm looking at things now. So okay, just sharing. Bye. All right, here's my breakfast. So that's my chili crisp on top. Chili crisp is so good to me. Yes. So anyway, you saw me make it. You know what it is. And I'm about to eat my breakfast. Okay, here is the roast, you guys. Well, it's really just but it's extremely tender. And I let it rock for about 2.5 hours probably. And it's just falling apart. Look at that. Yep. And I could make some gravy with that. I did have to add a little bit water. Oh, yeah. That's good. Bye.
Now let that marinate. So Janie decided to leave this comment on my video about Nolan Wells, and it appears she saw me fricassee Janet and decided, I will follow where you lead. Janie, you said white people go missing too, and I never found. A lot of people in general go missing, I never found. White girls are killed also. Don't become a hater. So while I let my steak rest, let me go ahead and put this white fallacy to rest as well. Nobody said white people don't go missing or that other people's pain doesn't matter. I was specifically talking about Nolan Wells and the questions that come from living in a country that has a long documented history of treating black people as disposable. But the moment black people start speaking specifically about black suffering, y'all tend to arrive in the spirit of subtraction instead of adding compassion. Janie, there's a concept that you exemplify called egocentrism, which is the inability to fully consider a perspective outside of your own. Imagine in the midst of having a discussion about a black boy no longer being on earth, the thing that offends you the most is that someone has the audacity to have questions. Black people don't need your permission, your participation, or your personal comfort to have a conversation about our community. You mistook specificity for hatred because you expect every conversation to orbit your comfort. And that is a shallow perspective of a person standing in the deep end of the wrong conversation. But I understand why you want to be included. If I was on the outside looking into a community that turned the brutality they faced into brilliance, I would want to be a part of that too. But the difference between you and me, Janie, is that I understand that today had to pass through yesterday to get here. You seem to believe that the present has come here untouched by the past. Whether or not something nefarious happened to Nolan Wells because of his race, this country has proven its barbaric possibilities towards our community. It doesn't take an overly astute person to understand why the questions would need to be asked. Y'all love to say y'all tired of hearing about racism, but if you are tired and fatigued by the conversation, imagine inheriting the condition. And as far as you calling me a hater, Janie, I'm not hating. I don't want to become you. And from the way you are competing for priority in a conversation that had nothing to do with you to begin with, clearly you don't want to be you either. You are so busy accusing me of hating somebody else that you can't see how fluently you are speaking against yourself. You will sabotage yourself with your own ballot because a felon convinced you to look down rather than looking up at him taking advantage of you. So it seems to me you may be the hater, and the person you seem to be most committed to hating on is yourself. Your life has become the evidence that you may be your own worst enemy. But as I said, white people can go missing and black people can still talk about black people going missing. White girls can be harmed and we can still ask what happened to Nolan Wells. Two things can be true at once. And right now, two things I know to be true is that my steak is well rested and your argument is still tired. Now let that marinate.